Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing week number 3 predictions, and the first we have to do a record recap of the past week 2, which was an absolute insane week. The Giants and Cowboys going to be absolutely insane. The Falcons Vikings to the Florida High Scoring, being a slow, only field goal scoring game. All across the board is just a crazy long week. But let's get into the week 3 recap. So, in last place from this past week, it will be down at 9-7. His record goes to 500 at 16-16. Tied the third or second with the Grand. Record will go to 17-15. Then the Raiders is also tied with Grand at 11-5. Record will go to 23-9. And then the ties the first place is me and Henry at 13-2. Outstanding week. Absolute insane week. Yeah, absolutely insane. Those of us will still be tied the first at 25-7. And now let's get into week number 3 predictions. Alright, at first we got the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills on Thursday Night Football. This game, I don't expect to be very good. I'm thought they're gonna lose like the first half maybe, but the Brady got the Bills, Graham got the Bills, Don got the Dolphins, Henry got the Bills. This game is I kind of already had my winner. It will be the Bills, because the Dolphins, they're not looking very good. Yes, they had a good game against the Patriots, but that's a divisional game, and they were playing at home. This game, they're playing at Buffalo, I believe, and I just think the Bills had this win. I think the Bills are a way better team, but something's telling me it will be a close enough game. But I would say if it is a close game, the Bills will pull away. But don't forget, last week, the Bills kind of dominated the Jets. I forgot the story that they dominated the Jets. So yeah, give me the Bills. Now for our first new game about the Atlanta Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. So, Brady got the Falcons, Graham got the Falcons, John got the Falcons, and Henry got the Falcons. This game can go either way easily. It could go either way very easily. It's a divisional national. I'm not going to the Falcons. I just think the Falcons are a better team. But I think the Panthers are slowly getting their stuff together. So yeah, give me the Falcons. I think it will be a tight game. Again, divisional. Hopefully the kicker just doesn't sink a kick and lose like Yamai Koo did. So yeah, give me the Falcons. Next up we got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Brady got the Packers, Graham got the Packers, Don surprisingly got the Packers. I kind of understand why. And Henry got the Packers. So this game, it can be a track game. As you already know, I have the Packers winning. Okay, I'm back there. This game, some people may cause me saying this is going to attack him, but that defense is playing the steam. Hopefully Matt LaFleur doesn't see this crazy offense to mix up. Kind of that the Browns defense is still good, but our defense is better. And please do not be attacking because Todd Nation is attacking, like I just said. So yeah, but give me the Packers. Next up is the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Brady got the Texans, Graham got the Jaguars, Stan got the Texans, Henry got the Jaguars. I kind of split 50-50 because I'm going to let the games are split 50-50 because the Texans, yes, they almost beat the Buccaneers on Monday night. That was a close game, but they left too much time. They left like 2 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock for Baker Mayfield to drive down the field and win it. And the kick return just ran it out and listed the whole clock. Anyways, But yeah, good to the Texans. I think it can't go the Jaguars because win. This will be a tight divisional game, but I'm gonna go with the Texans. So yeah, so hopefully they play good and play better. So yeah, gonna the Texans. Next up is was first starters to the very good game. That was a game that was very excited about because backups are in those teams. The Cincinnati Bengals, those are the Minnesota Vikings. They did out the Vikings, scanned out the Vikings, downed out the Bengals, Henry got the Bengals. So this game, I stuck 50-50. JJ McCarthy stuck to the after 2 weeks to 4 weeks, and Zoldo's up to 3 months. So this game, I'm not really know because the Vikings had Carson Wentz and the Bengals had Jake Browning. So this one could be a very tight game. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I feel like the Vikings it will be a very sloppy game. So yeah, give me the Vikings. Their defense will pull away. I know the defense isn't as good as it was last year. Hopefully this somehow turns into a great game, but yeah, give me the Vikings. Next up is the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. Traded out the Steelers, scanned out the Patriots, downed out the Steelers, and Henry out the Steelers. So this game, I lost the kind of 50-50. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I know last week they lost to a stupid special teams mistake. The Patriots did beat the Dolphins. Right now, as it looks, anyone could beat the Dolphins. Probably the 116 Browns could probably beat the Dolphins right now, maybe. Or the 116 Lions can probably beat this Dolphins. I can be wrong. But this one can be a tight game. So yeah, good need the Steelers. Hopefully it's not crap again and they don't make a special teams mistake. Next up is the Eagles could have been in the 325 slot, or maybe even Sunday Night Football, is the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. This game, I wish it could be on like Sunday Night Football instead of we have to watch Kansas City and the Giants play on Monday Night Football, which is absolutely disgusting. They could have played on Thursday Night Football. I had to watch the Packer game and barely even be able to see Rams and Eagles. Anyways, traded out the Eagles, scanned out the Eagles, downed out the Rams, and Henry got the Eagles. I couldn't read it. Small line. This game, I had the Eagles winning, but it can be a tight game. You know, these two teams do play each other very good. I would not be surprised if the Eagles lose. I would not be surprised at all. But I would say the Eagles on the road, they just defeated the Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year, because got predicted. So yeah, give me the Eagles. Next up is the New York Jets taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So this game, traded out the Jets, scanned out the Jets, downed out the Jets, handed out the Buccaneers. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. I feel like the Buccaneers are way better right now. I don't know, Justin Fields is questionable right now. I don't know too much about the Jets team. I think the Buccaneers can easily win this game, but they can easily lose this game because of the AFC South. But yeah, good night the Buccaneers. I don't have a lot to say about this game other than the comeback one against the Texans. But yeah, I feel like Baker Mayfield is a very good quarterback. So yeah, good night the Buccaneers. Now the final new game is the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. This game, the Raiders and the Commanders is basically blown out, kind of, in the respective games on Thursday night and Monday night. These two teams are very questionable. They traded out the Commanders, gained out the Raiders. Don got the Raiders, and Henry has the Commanders. So this game, I don't know too much about. JD Daniels is dealing with a knee strain. His defenders needed the tackles on Thursday Night Football, getting destroyed. I don't remember that happening, but he's crossing over to the out, and he's on my fantasy team, which I'm more than likely am screwed, which I am not excited about. Please don't be out, please. Anyways, this game, I thought the Commanders were going to feel like Marcus Mariota is leading down his will put the game together and win. A little bit surprised is kind of like Essence just runs all over the Commanders. The Commanders defense was kind of exposed against the Packers offense at Thursday Night Football, but I'm going to stick with the Commanders, so yeah, give me the Commanders. Now, time to 3:05 games. We got the Denver Broncos versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Brady got the Broncos, Dan got the Chargers, Don got the Broncos, and Henry got the Chargers. This game, if the Chargers can go 3-0, and the first three games, divisional Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, if they could win the first 3 games of the season, I think they're going to be very strong contention and have to keep it up. Beat the Chiefs like one more time if they get hot again. And maybe we'll just shoot the Raiders and the Broncos. If they do, the Chargers can't win this division. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think they'll win. Justin Herbert's on another level since somebody leaked that he's possibly dating Madison Beer. Okay? Anyways, yeah, give me the Chargers. They kind of dominated the Raiders, but I think the Chargers defense is just good, and I think the team is just a little better than the Broncos this year. And I don't have a lot of hype on the Broncos this season. Like I said, kind of early in the season with the record, I don't really have a lot of hype on them. So yeah, give me the Chargers to win. Next up is the last 3:05 game is the New Orleans Saints versus the Seattle Seahawks. This game can be a toss-up game. Brady got the Seahawks, Dan got the Saints, Don got the Saints, and Henry got the Seahawks. So, this game, I'm kind of interested. I think the Seahawks will win. I have the Seahawks winning this one. This game can go either way easily. The Saints aren't as bad as people been saying they are earlier. The off-season, preseason, they don't look as bad. But I think the Seahawks can win. The Seahawks aren't looking as good this season. Yes, they only won because of that special teams mistake by the Steelers. So yeah, give me the Seahawks. Next up is our 3:25 games. First we had what should not be King of the League. I know some guys could thought the Bears are going to be good, but no, they're absolutely pitiful. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are absolutely pitiful. No bias at all. Anyways, Brady got the Cowboys. Dan got the Cowboys. Don obviously has the Bears. Henry got the Cowboys. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. The Bears lately have not been looking good. They're obviously all season champions once again. I know I'm hating on the Bears this easily. Maybe this game could be a repeat of last year with the Cowboys and Giants, but I don't think it will. I think the Cowboys are a better team. So yeah, give me the Cowboys. Next up, we had another divisional game. It's the Arizona Cardinals versus the San Francisco 49ers. Brady has the 49ers, Ken has the 49ers, Don has the Cardinals, and Henry has the 49ers. This game, I have the 49ers winning. It could easily go either way. I don't trust the 49ers this night. I haven't been able to really watch any of these teams because these teams have been playing under the channels that I can't really watch them because both are playing on the West Coast, East Coast, or rather. I'm gonna go with the 49ers, but the Cardinals can usually win this one, so give me the 49ers. Next up, on Sunday Night Football, which should not be there, so the Rams and Eagles are this game. Anyways, is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the New York Giants. I should graded out the Chiefs, scanned out the Giants, downed out the Chiefs, and handed out the Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I don't think they're gonna lose to the Giants. All I'm hoping is if they repeat that game from last week against the Cowboys, that game, or that's a very good game. If they could repeat that, going into overtime, going to a game-winning field goal, then I would take back everything I said, but I don't think I have that. I think the Chiefs will just dominate, and I don't have a lot to say about this game. Other than the Chiefs, they're not looking very good, but this is the Giants. I don't think the Giants are that good, so yeah, give me the Chiefs. Alright, now it's our final game for week 3. On Monday Night Football, we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. This game, it can be a very perfect game. Both of these teams are hot right now, but this one, you can't really decide on either one. It could go either way. Brady got the Ravens, Grant got the Ravens, Henry got the Ravens, Don got the Lions. I'm gonna go with the Lions. They're kind of underdog, but this game could be a very close game. I wouldn't be shocked if the Ravens win. You know what? Now, I'm gonna stick with the Lions. This game could go out of the way. This game is a very, very close game. I'm gonna go with the Lions. Both of these teams are good. Both of these teams to look out the divisional opponent with the Bears and Browns. But hopefully this can be a good game. I would be kind of shocked if the Ravens blow the Lions out. But I don't think that will happen because the Ravens kind of always have the number. But I think this is the first other time the Lions will win and get the other and then beat them finally. So give me the Lions. So I may have or may have not forgotten one single game. It's the Colts Titans. This game can be a close game. Brady got the Colts, Grant got the Colts, Don got the Colts, Henry got the Titans, so the Colts Titans. I got the Colts. Daniel Jones is looking good, and next year's defenses. Hopefully now, who the countdown on next interception. This game could go out of the way. I'm gonna go with the Colts, and sorry, I accidentally forgot the Titans and Colts exist. So, give me the Titans and Colts. So yeah. Now, let's go into that. Alright, guys, it's the week number 3's predictions. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please